Ader Dexter here, Nate speaking, and this is actually a new thing, which I'm doing a review on the Ridonculous race. So, this is my opinion, so feel free to voice your opinion in the comment section below. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. I think that the Ridonculous race is a pretty good show. I wouldn't say it's the best one. I think it's a good installment to the Total Drama series. You could say it's that show that falls into the 50-50 category. Kind of like what I did with All Stars and Pocket Tail Island. So for this one, the Ridonculous race is between the best and worst. Basically, the best seasons, in my opinion, are Total Drama Island, Action, and All Stars. While the worst ones are World Tour, Revenge of the Island, and sadly Pocket Tail Island. Honestly, I wasn't going to put Pocket Tail Island for the worst, but I will admit that All Stars is a bit better than Pocket Tail Island, so there you go. But I wouldn't say Pocket Tail Island's bad, it's just not that good as All Stars. So yeah, that's what I gotta say. So now, let me talk about the characters. I'm gonna go on the elimination order, basically last place to first place. Okay, so the first team that got eliminated are the LARPers, which is Leonard and Tammy. Ugh. I may have mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. I hate Leonard. Oh my god, Leonard is so annoying. He's literally one of my least favorite characters from Pocket Tail Island. I wanted to like the guy because he's a wizard, but he's just downright insulting to wizards. And I am so glad he got eliminated, but it makes me question, what was the point of bringing him back and you're gonna get rid of him instantaneously? Are you trying to make him like the new Ezekiel of the Ridonculous race? If so, you're doing a bad job with it. Ugh. And Tammy, I can care less about her. So yeah, basically in short terms, I hate the LARPers. Anyways, the next team are the tennis rivals, which is Jerry and Pete. Honestly, I think they're alright. I wouldn't say they're the best characters, but I think they're alright. They do have some of their fair share of funny moments. But I would have loved them more if they last a bit longer, but they didn't last that long, so it's one of those teams that got booted off early, like Ezekiel and all that stuff. So yeah, I would love the tennis rivals more if they last a bit longer, like I said. Okay, the next teams are the Geniuses, which is, I do believe it's Elodie and Mary, I think. Yeah, I think it's those two, yeah. Honestly, this is another team I don't like for a very unique reason. The reason why I don't like them is just because their personality. Like, they have no personality whatsoever. All we know about them is that they're smart people. And that's about it. They should really think twice before putting in the Geniuses in it. They really need to work on character development a bit more. If they had character development, then I wouldn't hate them that much. So yeah, I didn't like the Geniuses because of how bland they are, and that's about it. So yeah. The next team that got eliminated are the Vegans, which is Lori and Miles. Honestly, they're a bit better than the Geniuses because they have connection with the other characters, but I didn't like them that much. Yeah, it's just one of those characters that didn't really caught my attention. And I have a feeling that they will get eliminated, so my theory was right. So yeah, in short terms, I didn't like the Vegans that much because they didn't get my attention that much. Anyways, the next team that got eliminated are the fashion vloggers, which is Tom and Jen. This is one team that I loved. At first when I saw them, I was gonna hate them, but no. They actually grew Grommy. They are very good characters, literally. I love their interactions with one another, but I do wish that they would last a bit longer. Like, really, out of all the characters, you could have just eliminated the daters. But no, you had to get rid of the fashion vloggers, which they're like one of the good characters. I will admit they had some of their funny moments, but that's not what I like about them. I love how they interact with one another. It's like they're a couple. If the Ridonculous race ever makes a second season, they better return them, and they better make them last that longer. Seriously, they should really made it that far. But that's just me. Anyways, the next team that got eliminated are Mom and Daughter, which is Kelly and Taylor. I knew at first glance I was gonna hate those guys. And it is very obvious, because, I don't know, Taylor or Kelly, I don't know, the Daughter, she just annoys me to death. She's just like mean, she's like Heather, but pfft, worse. I am so glad they're gone, and I don't even care what happened to them. And honestly, the mother, she really needs to work well, because honestly, I see the Daughter as like a Veruca Salt of the Total Drama series, but worse. So yeah, in short terms, I didn't like mother and daughter that much. They have some good connections, but they rub on me in the wrong way. Anyways, the next team are the Adversity Twins. Honestly, after seeing them, I think this is yet another team that I like. I wouldn't say they're my favorites, but I think they're actually good characters. I was sad that they were eliminated, but looking back at their elimination, I can see why. Because if you don't know, their designs are basically Cameron's old design before Revenge of the Island came out. So, yeah, they're like Cameron in a way, which is why they're not my complete favorite. So, yeah. That's all I gotta say about the Adversity Twins. They're decent. Anyways, the next team that got eliminated are the Stepbrothers and the Rockers. Oh my god. Let me talk about the Stepbrothers first. The Stepbrothers, as soon as I saw them in the first and second episode, I knew I was gonna love them. They are so entertaining. Literally, I just love it how they just bicker a lot. And even when they start to like each other, they're still hilarious. I even like how they acted like, well, actual siblings. They have connections with one another. They play around like siblings. And that is something I really enjoy. The sad thing is, they got eliminated a bit early. It would have been nice if they lasted a bit longer, but I can see that. If they ever make a second season, I better hope they return them, because they're very entertaining, because I would love to see how that will go. The next ones are the Rockers, which is Rock and Spud. This is yet another team that I actually find entertaining. Especially Spud. I swear to God, when I saw Spud, I thought he was going to be like a bee in a way, but no, Spud actually talks a lot, and whenever I see Spud, he always makes me laugh. And Rock, I like how he's like the born big brother of the two. Well, Spud's like the little brother. I don't know. It's just them that caught my attention. It would have been nice if they lasted a bit longer, though. Just saying. But, there's always next time, if there's a next time. Anyways, the next team are Father and Son. Father and Son, this is yet another one of my favorite teams, but got eliminated a bit early. But I was so happy that they actually bonded with one another. If you don't know what I love about the Ridonculous race, I love how they make the teams bonded with each other. That is something that I really enjoy from this series. The next thing I will say about those two is this. Their connection is one of the highlights of the series. Literally. At first, Dwayne's trying to bond with his son because he didn't spend that much time with him. But after a couple of episodes, Junior starts to bond with his father more and starts to care about him. And seeing that, it is just so touching to my heart. I'm glad that they actually bonded like a true family. Way better than mother and daughter. Anyways, the next team are the reality TV pros, which is the veterans, Noah and Owen. I knew I was gonna like those guys again. Like, literally. Owen is one of my favorite characters from the original cast. At first, I didn't like Noah in Island. Then in World Tour, I started to respect him a bit more. Then in this season, I started to like him more, especially with Emma. Him and Emma is actually one of the cutest couples I ever seen, and they have some of the good bonds I ever seen. I just better hope they return for the next season, if they make one. So yeah, that's all I could say. The reality TV pros are very good, but I am so sad that they got eliminated. And is it me, or did Owen got 8th place the second time? I don't know, but that's just me. Anyways, the next team that got eliminated are the Goths, which is Crimson and Anmi. I thought that team was gonna get eliminated early because, you don't know, the first 2 episodes, they didn't talk that much. But after seeing them in episode 7 and episode 11, I started to like those guys way more than I thought. Literally, those 2 were amazing. The sad thing is, they got eliminated by the Ice Dancers. But yeah, I better hope that they come back to beat their butts. Literally. At the next season. Like, which again, sorry if I repeat this a lot, if they ever make it. Alright, the next team are the daters slash haters, Stephanie and Ryan. Honestly, I knew I was gonna hate them once I first lay eyes on them. Literally. The thing that annoys me is that the relationship, it keeps on going on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Literally. Seriously, you can't do both. You gotta pick one or the other. Are you gonna stay as a couple? Or are you gonna stay single? Seriously. Ugh. Honestly, seeing those 2 turning on and off, it's just annoying. I will admit, I like Ryan a bit more than Stephanie, but seriously, those 2 just annoy me to death. Ugh. Seriously, they should have been eliminated a long time ago. Like, I think the best episode they would have been eliminated is the Arctic Circle. That's the best episode I think they will be eliminated. Anyways, the next team are the best friends, Carrie and Devin. I thought that this team was going to make it to the finale, but after seeing episode 24, I was sad I didn't even make it to the finale. But hey, my theory was right. They were a couple, and seeing them bonded with one another, it's just so good. And I love the fact that they kind of reverse personalities. Like, at the beginning, Carrie loves Devin, while Devin's a bit oblivious and more focused on the game. After episode 19, Carrie and Devin swap places, which now Devin's in love with Carrie, while Carrie's more focused on the competition. But I love the fact that they bonded like actual best friends and as a couple. And honestly, I feel bad for Devin when he got injured, but hey, at least they managed to last that long, so at least they're one of my favorite teams, and I'll give them props for that. The next team are the Sisters, another one of my favorite teams. Honestly, I thought that team was gonna get eliminated early because they're like Amy and Sammy in a way, but no, they actually lasted longer than I thought. And my god, I am so glad they lasted that long. I think the one thing I would like to say about it is I like Kitty because she's like the energetic one and the most aggressive video gamer I ever seen. Once I heard video games, I was like, wow, I'm actually interested. For Emma, I like her because not only her personality, but I like her when she bonded with Noah because, like I said, Emma and Kitty sometimes swap positions in personality-wise. Like, you know, Emma's the serious one, Kitty's the goofball. Now, in some episodes, Emma is the goofball, while Kitty is the serious one. Honestly, seeing those two last that long, it just made me happy. I just wish they made it to the final, though. That would have been nice. But no, they had to get eliminated. Anyways, I'm gonna make the last three a bit short, so let me talk about the Ice Dancers, basically the villains of the series. Honestly, I thought I liked them at first because they could be like a bit entertaining, especially Jacques, but no, ever since a couple of episodes later on, I knew I was gonna hate them, and I knew they were villains at the first place. Literally, I can tell. Honestly, seeing those two sabotaging every team, it just made me cringe. Say what you want about other villains, at least they did their job to be entertaining like Scott. But no, they failed at it. And honestly, they deserve worse than that. I mean, really getting crushed by a hot dog carriage? Whatever that thing is, I forgot. Oh yeah, the hot dog carriage. They just get crushed by it and that's it. I think they deserve worse than that. After everything they've done, eliminating the Goths, sabotaging the Surfers, and manipulating MacArthur and cheating every time. They didn't get what they deserve. They really deserve worse. So anyways, let me talk about the finalists. And also I forgot to mention, Jacques is gay, literally. If you don't know why, it's because at times he screams like a girl and he wore a dress and loves it. After seeing that, I was like, okay, he's definitely gay. That's for sure. Anyways, the two finalists are the Police Cadets, which is MacArthur and Sanders, and the Surfers, which is Jeff and Brody. Honestly, let me talk about these two. Those two are by far one of my favorite teams in this series, especially Jeff. If you don't know, Jeff is by far my all-time favorite team from the original cast, along with Gwen, Duncan, a bit of Alejandro, and Harold. I mean, how can you not love Jeff? His personality is very good, his interactions with the other characters are very well developed, and he's always in an upbeat mood. That's all I can say. I like the Surface because how far they made it. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting them to win the whole thing, literally. That just surprises me a lot. So yeah, that's all I can say about the Surfers. They're entertaining and one of my favorite teams, and I am glad they won. Now the Police Cadets. The Police Cadets, I thought I was gonna find them but after seeing them, they just every time I see them, they always do something funny, like, or just something stupid, like what MacArthur did to the Ice Dancers in episode 16, like going very crazy in the road, and how MacArthur interacted with Kitty during the Do Buggy challenge. And also, I like how Sanders actually became in charge around the last 5 episodes. I honestly think that was a pretty good development right there. Honestly, I would have loved if the Police Cadets would win just because they're like the new contestants. But I was okay with the Surfers winning, and yeah, that's all I can say about the teams. Overall, if there's one thing I will say that I didn't like about the seasons, it's just how the pacing is when it involves a non-elimination challenge. Some of them are very well thought out, like with the Reality Pros elimination non-thing. The Police Cadets, that's very well thought out. But when it comes to the haters, I feel like it's pretty pointless. Like, really? Do we really need a non-elimination challenge again? There's like a lot of them. So yeah, that's the only flaw I have with it. Overall, I gave this season a 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. I better hope there will be a next season of it. So yeah, that's my review on it. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.